Yo. Perfectly set up. Perfectly isometric. Which is very hard to do. Get that every day. It's going to be a good day, I think. All right. All right. We are live, and good morning, everybody. Taking a look at the market, we got good jobs numbers this morning. A favorable jobs numbers, favorable to the Fed anyway. It's what the Fed would like to see, and the market is rallying on that. And let me just take a quick look to see if it is across the board. Yes, it's across the board. Every sector up, including gold and oil. And oil has spiked to 89.50 roughly. And the VIX is now at the 2350, and the S&P 500 and the Qs are gapping up into the top third of 2 days ago's day. So we're well into the open area here. It's somewhat doubtful to me that we'll just gap and run. I'm pretty sure that from the open there'll be profit taking. This is just too uncertain of an environment. People are starved for profits. They will be taking profits. I'm sure they'll give it a moment to blip up if possible, but I think this move today will be met with lots and lots and lots of profit taking throughout the entire day. And it's also because it's Friday. I mean, you don't want to push into a 3-day weekend. That's just too much uncertainty. So I think that the only answer today is for it to be a take profit kind of day. So it still could grind up. It's just that I feel like breakouts may lead to sell-offs and could turn into be fake outs. And in general, we could easily just go back and get right into the trading range of yesterday very easily. Hey, if it doesn't and we do break and run, great, I'm all for it. But I do believe that there's a higher probability of a profit-taking day. So watch your positions and take profits where necessary. All right. So we went over oil and gold are up on those numbers as well. Every sector across the board. Now zooming down, we also have Lululemon had a good report out. What did they say? As a behemoth of a retailer showing excellent earnings. Lululemon is gapping way up. Erasing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days, 2.5 weeks of negative movement in a single bound, and very close to breaking a pivot of 335. So that's pretty much a key level, 335, where people might be taking profits on Lululemon. They'll maybe not so likely be taking profits at the open because the report is just so good. There was an earnings report. And so I do believe that Lululemon might have a small dip at some point within the first 30 minutes. That's where we're going to get in if it turns around. And I do believe it will then run, so long as the market winds remain favorable. Holly Systems, HOLI, got an offer, I believe it was, to take it, to acquire it for $21 a share. It's trading at $19.50. Holly Systems might have some movement today, but in general, it's just an acquisition. As far as hot momentum stocks this morning, it looks like we're watching NBEV, Drug, BIAF, AMPE. All of those are dead cat bounces, not their initial virgin breakouts. We're also looking at VRAX, GCT, and PXMD. PXMD is the one that's moving the most. It moved from about $4.20 to almost $6. And right now it's at $5.80, or 60 cents, $5.60. If it breaks $5.80, that's the pre-market high. It has a chance of breaking over $6 and having a lot of movement. And in fact, right now, it is moving right now at the right kind of move where you would want to getting a pre-entry, cheat entry right now. PXMD, pre-market. The market is opening in about 4 minutes, but that's the morning market update for you. All right, so see what I'm talking about here? It just got over both of these pivots, and this is the significant pivot. It's been staying above VWAP, which is that blue line there. So everybody's profitable, and that causes people to hold fear. And so being above WAP, very good sign. And we're looking to see if it can break out of that 580 level. That's also another nice sign that if it breaks 580, it's so easily going to test 6. And if it can just jump over 6, it might be somewhat, uncharted. The orders might be thin up there, and it could break through and get to 625, 640, which would put it in a good position to start testing mid 6 and find support at 6. So it's at a very good spot right here for a domino effect, because then it could get to 7, et cetera, et cetera. So there's a lot of good things going on here on PXMD. For it to fail out at a pivot like at 540 would not be good. A breakdown could occur at 530. So 540 could push it into 530, and 530 would be the ultimate all out. And that is your risk level, by the way, too. So if you were to get in at 570, you'd want to put your stop at around 540, 530, somewhere in there. So about 30 or 40 cents of risk per share. All right, that's the situation this morning. We got a couple minutes to the open. That seems to be our best opportunity. Let me see if I can get zoomed up on LULU a little bit more and watch for a dip buy. No, I am watching. I do watch it. I'm reading, you guys. It's just not as heavily. What was your question, May? Can SPY retest 390 next week? I think what you should do is just trade what's going on. The market's going up. Be a trendarian, not a contrarian. Trend trade. Go with the flow. Go with what's actually happening. Stop being a guesser, a gambler, and just go ahead and trade what's happening. You'll put yourself in a lot better shape because you'll already be right. Already. That's a good place to start. Okay, we got 40 seconds until the market open. And PXMD is breaking that 580 level right now, right seconds before the market opens. That's going to easily create enough momentum to pop over 6. Did anybody already get their pre-entry on PXMD, cheat entry at around 560? Or even earlier if you've been watching it? All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're watching PXMD. And right at the open, boom, there's the entry over 580. Hit 593, 597, 599, 6, and it blasted past 6. There we go, 610. And now we're getting some sell-off, take profit. The market at the open is down slightly, so there's take profits happening. It's a little bit of a fight there. We're holding at 597, 599.6 on PXMD. Some more demand coming in there to fight the sell-off. And now back to 592. And looking at other opportunities here, the most everything else is failing out. Only PXMD is moving up at the open. And the market itself also selling off at the open. And PXMD now hitting 580. That was the entry around break even. RJ with us this morning? No, he's not. Can't be here every day. And it looks like the market is doing what I said, being in take profit mode, and PXMD is failing past that entry point right now. And Lululemon, we're looking for a dip buy trade on. It has rallied from the open to 327. We want to see it reach its apex, pull back, create a dip, settle in, and then we're going to get it at that bottom, and then get the continuation from there. That's how that plays, and we use the 5-minute candles to do that. So right now we're just looking at we're just staring down a 5-minute candle. PXMD has pulled back below that entry level of 580. It's settled into well, it bounced off of 560 and is now acting like it's on the backside of the trade. And PXMD, this could be a pivot exit right here. I would exit right there. PXMD just not following through. Meanwhile, drug is coming up fast. The trigger on drug will be at 215. I wouldn't touch it till it can show it has enough momentum to get up and over 215 on drug, DRUG. And the market is selling off, as I mentioned. $215 we're looking for on drug. It's at 208. No, BIAF is not pushing yet. BIAF was hot yesterday, not today. All right, here comes drug, 213, 212. $214, $215, and we just need to see $216. Boom, there's the breakthrough entry on drug. And then instantly went up to $225. Who had your stop limit order set or your stop market order set and got that entry? It's now hitting $228. Make sure you're scaling out underneath every 10-cent level, every 5-cent level, really. $232, $236, $238. That's another take profit area right there. Underneath 220, underneath 230, underneath 240, and also underneath every 5-cent level as well. You should have had 6 take profit targets already. and been up 15%. And now it is pulling back. You should be almost 50% or more out if you've been taking your profits properly. And that's how fast some of these trades can go. You ask any options trades you're looking at. It's not a good idea to trade options. You should trade shares. Options are best for hedging. We just did a class on that last night. Don't trade options. There's absolutely no reason to. Let's take a look at the market. Keep an eye on drug. Drug might throttle back up and make a new break of a new high where you can fill back up again, add on rebuy, or catch the breakout at 238. Yeah, let's take a look at LULU. Okay, good. This is good. Excellent. We want to see LULU pull back. The entry may not come till about 45 minutes from now. We'll see what happens. This is good. This is good stuff. We want to see LULU pull back. And then it will settle in or reverse. We'll see it on the 5-minute candles. It'll come. And if it doesn't come, it means it's not going to happen. No entry will happen. No trigger will happen. And we won't lose money. The cues, the market doing that sell-off off of the morning, off of the profit taking, off of the open. It's already halfway to fill the gap. In fact, it went almost 3/4 of the way to fill the gap already. I mean, exactly what I said. And there's just so many factors to line up. Did I know I was going to be right? Nope. But that was the highest probability, most likely thing that was going to happen. And was I fine with being wrong? Yep. But that's how you properly analyze, predict, and trade. You don't predict, you create likelihoods, probabilities. All right, back to drug, was it? No, yes, drug. Let's take a look. I think it was drug we were talking about. Yeah, drug has put in a 1, 2, 3 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern for an entry at 230, and here it goes. It's going to break over 240. It looks like testing the high of the day right now, 238. Bit of resistance there. A lot of sell orders triggering. But that was an entry at 230. And there we go, 239. We have broken over the high of the day. That's going to set off a lot of alert signals. And more people are going to come in now. Next take profits, if you haven't already taken them at 230, 239, is going to be at 244 and then 249. Anything else popping, you guys? Somebody said Omega. I'm checking that out. All right, we got some double top resistance at 240-ish on drug. This is a dead cat bounce, so this is possible that this is the top. Let's see where we end up here. If we break down below 223, the trade is over, and the trade has reversed and gone short. It's over. Okay, right now it's at 226, so we're really close. If we hit 223 and break down, there it is. It just touched 223 and 222. It's over. Trade's over on drug. That's the backside of the trade now. The trade will now fail out probably for the rest of the day, if not for the next 1 or 2 hours. And that is why you set your stops and you get out. The first loss is always the best loss. Moving back over to PXMD, let's see if it has done anything. No, it failed out as well. Once it broke that second pivot at 560, like I said, the trade was over. It turned into the backside of the trade. It's now at 5 and failing out. BIAF now starting to move up. And it has reached up and over pre-market highs right here. This is an entry over pre-market highs on BIAF. And there is a lot of potential. BIAF struggling to take off, but it has reached that trigger entry level. So you had lots of time to work your entry. You'd want to set your stop to probably 1070. And right now the entry was at 1140. So that's 40, 30, 70 cents of risk per share. And boom, there it goes. It just took off. Hit 11.99, almost $12 from the entry at 1130-ish. It's really going. 12.20. You want to be taking profits in this price range underneath every 50-cent level. So the first take profit was there at about 11.97, 11.93 in that region. Next one will be under 12.40 at something like 12.32, 12.37. And you want to take out between 5 and 20% of your position there. And boom, there it is, just blasting past 12.50 level. So that's your second take profit on BIAF. Nothing going on Omega, whoever recommended that. I hate that sound. The 15-second chart is exciting. I know, isn't it? I really like it. I wish that Thinkorswim had, 5-second, 10-second, 15-second, 30-second charts. Very handy. E-Trade has them. TradingView has it. Okay, remember your stop is at 1080 on BIAF, and you risk size to 70 cents. If you've already taken profits, multiple profits, that's when you move to set at least half, if not all of your position to break even. Never give. Once you've taken profits, you've made money. Never give back once you've made money. Never. Never let your position go negative. Always at break even once you've taken profits. Looking at LULU. LULU's still doing it's trying to find its bottom on the pullback on LULU. I admit what that looks like. Yeah. Very interesting trading going on LULU. Extremely indecisive. Will be hard to decipher. Probably will have to go for a break over 2 candles previous highs. So currently that would put the trigger at 329. Go back to BIAF. Right, BIAF is still in play. You should still have position on for the Bentley TikTok in the court. Oh, hell yeah. Please do. And BIAF tightening up a little bit. A nice flat top wedge. This could really break out and pop over 13 in about 7 minutes. It looks like it's kind of pointing to. What broke wedge down? Which one? Lulu? Okay, we still tightening up on BIAF. Looking for a break over 1266. Once that break happens, make sure you take your next take profit underneath 13. Somewhere around 1291 if you're not too greedy, 1297 if you want to push your luck. No, this is Trading View we're watching this on. And on BIAF, no, we're not trading options. We're trading stock shares. And it's not recommended to ever trade options. The liquidity is just unmatched compared to shares. And when you're properly risk size, it makes zero difference, and you go with the liquidity. How late do I trade? We typically go over the first 30 minutes of the market open. Sometimes it goes later if we have something hot and very interesting going on. On rare occasion, it goes all day. PIXY is moving around. Oops, I just typed that into the member chat. I want to take a look at it. We got some breakdown happening on BIAF as I just pulled off the screen. Let's go back because Pixie actually is not doing much. All right, that's a breakdown and an exit on BIAF at 1190. So that should be at a profitable point. That's a full exit on BIAF. It has now entered the backside of the trade and is probably over and shortable now. Although you should not short it. That's second, third, fourth year trading levels. You don't know how to be a profitable short trader, don't start thinking you can be. That's probably the worst thing you could do. You not only could lose all your money, but you could go negative in your account and owe the brokerage more money. You can go into debt shorting. Don't fuck around with shorting unless you are very experienced. Like you shouldn't, like you should be like if you're a brain surgeon and you're thinking about heart surgery, maybe you're qualified. But don't just like go for heart surgery if you're not already a successful XYZ surgeon. Don't go, that seems kind of easy. Let me try heart surgery. And you haven't even gone to medical school. Thanks, man. You can go to e3trading.com. Guess I could put that up bigger. Let's see. The hell is it? Huh. You're an electrician thinking about performing brain surgery. How's your odds? Yeah, not too good. No, but you don't go all the way to the brain surgery. You need to go to the heart surgery. But yeah, you might be able to defibrillate somebody. Lulu is making its move apparently. There, see, I told you BIAF is over. Back to Lululemon. Let's look at the 5-minute candles. I'll let you know if we got an entry here. Yeah, it looks like entry on Lululemon, and that's the at the money options on this one, the mega dip buy. We do trade the options at the money options on Lululemon. Here it goes, with a risk to 321, so $7 of risk. Lululemon putting in the turnaround sign doesn't guarantee jack shit, but we've got our signal, and this can be about a 60-70% chance, probability of working out. When the market winds are in its favor, it really does help. But there's the entry. Lululemon's got a lot of reason to go up from here, and that might be just what it does. We gave it enough time to soak in and to test the downside. So should it do that again, then we're not interested, and we'll have to exit. At the moment, there we go. That's an entry on Lululemon with $7 of risk at the money options. Somebody says, I painted once, so I'm a painter. Yeah, exactly. There goes Lululemon. And BIAF has halted down. All right, so this is why you listen to me. Because look, I got you out over here. This was exit right here. Look how much time you had to not be stupid. You had so much time after I told you, get out over here. And then you had not so stupid, not too stupid, kind of stupid. You're falling for it. You're starting to fall for a trap. Pretty stupid, really stupid, ignoramus, and then halt. You had time. All right, back to Lululemon. Yeah, looking good. Got that nice higher low on the pivot there, especially if we can break 329.30. If we can get up and break 329.30, this pivot becomes permanized and will become your new stop, 326.80. Very nice. No, we trade all day in the group, but not on a live stream like this. Not in a coached live stream, but together as a group over in the Momentum channel, yes. Yes. I'm checking, JR. I'm not so sure that that's a great idea, but you can go for it if that's what you are thinking and are feeling. You know how to trade, then you know how to get in, you know how to control the risk, you know how to manage it. That's most important. Better to know how to trade. All right, Lululemon is teasing with breaking the high of the day. And ooh, this little bit failing out right there. That's I would take 50% off the table on Lululemon. Follow through is now in question. I would de-risk at that price move that just happened on Lulu. The dip buy just might not be happening on Lulu today. Sometimes that happens. Look at PXMD is all the way down to 476 now. Pixie has moved from 17 to 22. I don't know if it's been through a couple halts back there, possibly, but the liquidity might be very low. However, hey, it's got some price movement. Pixie, Pixy. Whew. Any recommendations today for your first 1K? Yes, keep saving. Don't bet any of that. And go practice on with paper trading. Go to tradingsim.com. Start practicing over there for at least 3 months, if not 9 months. Save, save, save. Turn that 1,000 into 3,000, 5,000, 10,000. By the time you're ready to start actually risking your real money, you can find out if you're actually a profitable trader. Would you give your money to a clone of you who says, "Give me your money. I can make money with it"? And then you ask them, "How much trading experience do you have?" And you're like, "I don't know. It's my first day, but let's give it a shot." Would you give your money to that person? Then why would you give your money to yourself? Don't do it. Real work call, says MP3. Probably going to be a low volume market day today. Because it's Friday going into a 3-day weekend. If I don't see you guys, see you on Tuesday, by the way. Have a nice weekend. You learn in a simulator. You can work on feeling the pain some other fucking time. Okay, let's not talk ourselves into being stupid here. Let's be smart. Trade in a simulator for months, if not 6 months, if not a year, and then you can work on feeling the pain. That's just next level. You don't need to work on feeling the pain right away. That's just stupid. You're just talking yourself into being an idiot. There you go. I mean, listen to this guy. He says he lost $4,400 on BBBY because he didn't practice. Please, practice, guys. Use a trading simulator. So Lululemon trade is completely failed out, in my opinion. You should be all out on Lulu. That trade did not work out. At percentage of the time, it does. Enbei, you're not even listening to me. You're now trying to counter my advice to you. Okay? So now you are actually what do they call it? You're a liability to yourself. And you're of no interest to me because I don't talk to people who aren't interested in listening to me, because why the fuck would I? What do I have to gain talking to you? So be on your way. Thank you very much. Where do you practice? TradingSim.com. You can practice day and night. I don't know if they have a logo here, but TradingSim.com. Relive the markets tick by tick. You can get tick by tick replay of the last 30 days. It's only like $29 a month. I don't need your advice. Great. I'm glad, because now you're blocked. Bye-bye. We deal with people who don't need each other. And then two other people just stepped up and said, I need your advice. See, I mean, it's just who you choose in life, who you choose to pay attention to. You know, if the other person is not meant to be with you and they're with you, there's something wrong with them. And if there's something right with you, then do something about it. There you go. Do you have an overview of your setup and strategy? Absolutely. Because you just have to go to, where is it here? Well, I'll just type it in. My program, Market Mastery. Okay. You need to go to see the link there. See the link there? You need to go there, e3tradinggroup.com, and click Learn to Trade. It's right here in the upper left, Learn to Trade. Marcus says he'll be broke in 2 weeks. He probably already is broke because he's making excuses on how to be mediocre. If you make excuses for mediocrity, you already know that's a person who's not trying to overachieve. You know, maybe they feel successful because they're surviving, but a person who is surviving is adding nothing to society. And so that's fine. You can be getting by, but there's next levels you can get to here on this earth. Why can't you day trade on Robinhood? You can, but there might be reasons why you can't. I'm not sure. You know, there's very many reasons. You don't even want to overachieve. I just want to be able to feed my family and be financially secure. So you're talking about survival, you know, and for that, you shouldn't be looking at high risk. High risk is for high achievers. I mean, I'm just being really honest with you. If you just want to survive, you're not going to like high risk. Okay. You'll want to safely invest and do everything very safe, you know. I'm just being honest, you know. If you want to start to venture into this area, you can come out the other end good at it. But the safe way to do that is for 3, 6, or 9 months. It's typically about 10 months before people have really learned everything, practiced that entire time. Almost all professional traders now have, that you see out there that you know of, have gone through 10 months of initial paper trading. And in the meantime, you could be making money. How? By saving it. You can be building your stock, your cash pile. Plus 10% on Zim puts. Do you sell or keep? Well, let me take a look at it. Well, right now, you keep it. You keep it running because it's going down. Just go to the 5-minute chart. Alessandro, go to the 5-minute chart. And stay in so long as price never breaks this moving average. I want to double check which one that is. The 20. No. I think this is the 20, or is that VWAP? No, yeah, the 20. So long as price stays below the 20 on the 5-minute chart, stay in your put on the day. If that's what you're asking. If you're asking in a swing trade context, like for many, many days, that's another question. Is there any good paper trading for options? Probably Thinkorswim. Go to e3tradinggroup.com if you'd like to know what a subscription to our trading group, what you get out of it. You can see here, it talks about all the different things we do. So, guys, I think that we're going to go back into the group now. And that Zim looks pretty good, Alessandro. We're going to go back into the group now. I'll catch you in there. Don't be in LULU. That didn't happen. Everything else looks like it's petered out. It's a low volume day. You might want to get on your weekend early. That's probably what I'm going to do. 3-day weekend. We're not sure what we're going to do. We're either going to drive down to Alabama or maybe South Texas shores or Pensacola. Or maybe we'll do a little New Orleans. Not sure. But it does look like it might be a rainy weekend, so might not do any of that. Might go the other way. Are you in South Texas? Yeah. Where are you, Snoop? Awesome. Okay. Glad to see you subscribed. Oh, yeah. That person that just subscribed, what I was talking about was a membership to our group. Okay. So you live in Austin now. Snoop, that's where I am. What part of Austin? Corpus Christi. Nice. Looking to move to Bama or Texas shores? No, just that's where we get away to from now and then. Oh, AMPE is moving, you guys. AMPE, AMPE for the day trade. I don't even know where that is, Snoop, but I'm in North Austin area. AMPE, guys, is starting to come up and over pre-market high. That was an entry there at 11 cents. It's now at 12.18, 12 cents and 1/10,000th of a cent or whatever that is. Yeah. 12.35 cents. 12.35. 12.50 on AMPE, AMPE. That's where I am, Carl. You're in Austin too, Randy? Dude, we're all here. Well, shit. Let's have a poker game sometime. Little do they know that I'm a professional poker player. Let's get together, have some drinks, and play some poker. Yeah, we definitely need to do a meetup in Austin. We're all here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Snoop, about the Discord. Yeah. We'd love to have you in there. It's free for the first week anyway, so you can just go ahead and do that, and we'll meet you over there. If you do, let me know when you get in there and say, "Hey, yo, I'm Snoop," because I won't know if you have the same username. We're not really buying anything today because it's Friday, going into a long weekend, low volume. Almost all the trades have failed out. It's not really a ton to get into right now. Snoop says, "I'll let you know." Yeah. I know what that means. And you're in the Discord. But I don't see that you did sign up. Double check. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Maybe you just started coming in. Rocket Raccoon. Is that your mullet? What's the Discord? You got to go to e3tradinggroup.com. You see it on the screen here, or go to the link in my bio. Make sure to play poker with paper money when you're playing with Evan. That's a good one. There you go. We're going to use Monopoly money. What indicators should you use? I think you should just learn all that over here in my Market Mastery. That's for the Market Mastery. That's why I don't see you in the Discord. The Market Mastery is 100 plus video lessons. It's like a library of video lessons for you to do on-demand learning. The Discord membership, trading group membership, that's a different thing. Yeah, that was pretty good, Chowder. Make sure you use a trading simulator if you can sit down at the poker table. Oh, trust me, I can lose. But it just depends on the opponent. Okay, good. And that's a great place to start. You want to be learning. And so what I'm saying is over there, that's where you can, somebody said, what indicators should you use? Go learn that over in the Market Mastery. Because we'll talk about all the different indicators. Look, some of the first classes are moving averages, VWAP, price action, railroading of moving averages, the awesome oscillator, using bar sizes to read strength and direction, and then looking at the ABCD strategy and some various price action strategies, power bars, moving averages, strong drops. I mean, it just goes, it's just tons to learn there. This is the one that we use every day. High frequency momentum day trading. The 53 minutes of videos to learn from in there on the ladder breakout momentum strategy. All right, you guys. What happened over on Ampy? Is it halted? No, it is not halted, and it hasn't moved much. Well, there it goes. Maybe it just came out of the halt. It seems to be moving again. The jobs data has been released, Alessandro. That is why we had a strong pop in pre-market 1 hour before the market opened. All right, you guys, see you in the group, in member chat, in Momentum, and in the Active Trader Lounge. Catch you in there briefly. And if I don't see you, have a great weekend, 3-day weekend. And we'll see you again on Tuesday. If you have any questions or if you need me, just let me know. Send me a message. All right. Good trading with you today. Friday, kind of a slow day, typically.